Hello to all of my Scorpios. We're going to get into your 2023 reading today. I'm going to start off with this deck right here, which is love messages. We're going to get into some career, some self-care, some tarot. And so let's just get started. I have not shuffled anything yet. So this is kind of like live. You guys get to see what pops out and what the messages are for you. Right off the bat, the cards are talking. First card that comes up for you guys, is this too bright? Is that better? Ask for help. What do you really need and be willing to accept support? Scorpios, it's very hard for you to accept support from somebody else because you're very independent. But 2023, I see you guys coming into opportunities where you have help. Opportunities where you have a burden lifted off your shoulder and you don't have to worry about a certain thing. And the first thing that came to my mind is maybe for some of you guys that always just do your taxes yourself, right? Maybe you're missing something, a loophole here or a shortcut there, or something you're missing that you may not know, but you go to a really good tax person and they can show you how much money you can receive back. They can show you a little loophole. They can show you something you may not have known. That's just one example. But I feel like you're going to be experiencing that for the rest of the year, is just seeing where you tried to do something yourself, but actually you were blocking a blessing because there was another way. Like attracts like, you guys, Scorpios. If you long for more love, be more loving. This is a year where a lot of you Scorpios, you have been through a lot. You've been through something where the true Scorpio nature of yourself came out, where you don't trust anymore, and you're always suspicious and you're always just ready with your defense. But 2023 is different. It's teaching you something different. It's teaching you, if you're always in defense mode, then you're going to attract situations and experiences that will validate that defense mechanism that you have. So you're learning how to be a little bit more soft. You're learning to be gentle. You're learning to accept help. You're learning to be a little bit more chill, a little bit more laid back this year. The next card that comes up for you guys is do something for someone. Interesting. Give your attention to another. I feel like whatever you have been through, especially when it comes to regarding love, you guys have isolated yourself, become distant. Whether you're in a relationship or you're single, you still have become distant and you've become defensive and you've become like on guard. And 2023 is going to take you out of that. It's going to teach you to do something for someone else in order to lay your guard down, to lay that warrior within yourself down. That stinger, put it to rest for a little while because you don't need it. This year I see so many genuine people. I see a very genuine masculine figure, an older masculine figure. I see a child for a lot of you guys. I see like a little girl, and a little girl that really absorbs everything that you are presenting to her, like how you live your life. This little girl is going to see it and absorb it like a sponge. So that's for some of you guys. I also see a lot of you guys connecting with animals. I see you working a lot more with animals. And how I see it is like actual physical animals. Either you're taking care of them, rescuing them, adopting them, or connecting more with your own. Something really big like about animals for some of you guys. And Scorpios, for you, it's really hard to show your caring nature, and I think you're going to start off in 2023 for some of you with animals. Okay, let's get into some career. So that was for love. If I go silent, I am kind of just meditating on the cards. For love, I do see a lot of you guys having a baby, or really nurturing your relationship with your partner because of your child. Like there's this new energy, falling in love with your life again because of your child that you had together. I see the feminine energy looking to the masculine, and you find this very masculine protector and provider type of an energy in your life where you don't have to be so protective and defensive anymore. I see that for some of you guys. Let's get into some career readings. Unknown territory in your career. You're exactly where you need to be. When it comes to your career, you might be feeling like you're not there yet, wherever you want it to be or wherever you're headed. But that's okay because you are exactly where you need to be. And I see in 2023, 2 really big opportunities. And these opportunities are going to come at the moments and the times where you feel so cold and distant and like just frozen and isolated. You know, these opportunities are going to come in those moments. Okay, 2 of them. I also see the blessings of certain ancestor upon you. It's a masculine ancestor. It's a very like elder man that I see. His hand is near you, like his hand is blessing you, is what I see. Possibly his favorite color was green. And he might have been an Aquarius for some of you guys. I also see here you really following your own path in 2023 when it comes to your career. You don't even know what that is, but you're going to follow it, and it's going to present you with opportunity. It's going to present you with luxury, wealth, and warmth. Warmth is another thing. The next card that comes up for you guys is View from Above. Get the big picture. Scorpios, sometimes when you visualize your future, you guys are Scorpios, right? So you're thinking about, what if this goes wrong? What if I need to do this? What if, right? And 2023 is really going to teach you and bring you out of this, where they teach you how to visualize your life and think about your life and your future and your goals in a more positive manner where you're not so defensive. So keep that in mind for the rest of the year. I see a lot of you guys floating a little bit more easily this year than last year with every aspect of your life. Things are a little bit more effortless. Things are a little bit more easier. Things just flow a little better. And that's going to help you to flower, bloom. A lot of you are going to be focusing on meditation. A lot of you guys are going to be focusing on your outward beauty, your appearance. You know, you might be redoing your wardrobe, redoing your hair, your makeup. Something about your physical appearance this year will change. The next thing I see is for you to slow down a little bit. Scorpios, you guys just want to move really, really fast and get to where you need to go really, really fast. And in that case, you can start to neglect the other areas and the aspects of your life. And this time, you're being asked to slow down. Slowing down in 2023 for you means you're going to slow down in your domestic life, meaning you might buy a new house and really pay attention to it. A lot of focus is on slowing down, but when it comes to your domestic life and your house, your stability, your security, slowing down in that aspect. But I also do see abundance in it. You know, you don't have to slow down and then feel like you're missing out on something. You don't have to slow down and feel like you're losing something, whether that be money or whatever the case may be, because you're not going to. The reason you're going to be able to slow down this year is because you do have the abundance and the means to do it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else comes up for you guys. We have patience. Like I said, Scorpio's last year was kind of hectic and chaotic and just you didn't get a break. You didn't get a chance to breathe. But this year is different. Like slowing down and then patience. You're learning that. And in that lesson. You're going to really bloom in abundance, in relationships. I feel a lot of you guys are going to get like a new type of vehicle, okay? And I don't, for some of you it's a car, but for some of you I see like a boat or a jet ski, something in the water, like a kayak, or just like something like that, like a new, is that what you would call it? Like a vehicle of the water? Something like that I see for a lot of you guys. Comparison. Scorpios, you cannot compare yourself to anybody else. You are the scorpion. You cannot compare yourself to the bull because you are smaller and you have poison in your tail and you like are so different. You're so quick. You are so intuitive. You are so just instinctive. Whereas the bull, if it gets mad, the rage takes over, right? So how could you compare yourself just because the bull is bigger? You cannot compare yourself. And a lot of you guys are going to go through this journey in 2023 where you're not comparing yourself anymore. You don't want to. You're beautiful just the way you are. I also see some of you guys getting pregnant. I saw that message twice. There's a pregnancy here. And possibly within this pregnancy, you really get to see your strength, but in a softer way. So keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and pull first from a different deck. I see a lot of you guys are older too, and there's something about like a fear of aging, you know, trying to keep yourself looking good and your skin and everything like that. And I want to say that this year you really get to embrace what you look like and your age and just your life experience and all of that. It just takes priority over your feeling of like I'm getting old when you're not. It's just that you're thinking about it so much more differently. Okay, the next card that comes up is Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. There's going to be a lot of people this year that come to you for advice. There's going to be a lot of people that are drawn and gravitated towards you to see how you overcame a specific situation, or like what your thoughts are, what your values are, what your advice would be. So in that case, don't get into your defensive mode, Scorpios. Give them the help that they need. Give them the advice that they need because you have a lot to offer. Next card that comes up is transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level and it's deep healing. You guys are changing, like it says, on a cellular level. So there's things that were patterns that have become patterns in your life, habits and routines that you had. But 2023, you're developing new patterns, letting go of old ones where you it just wasn't serving you. Okay? Maybe you were the scorpion, but you were trying to be like the bull. But that's not who you naturally and what you naturally are. That's like the bamboo trying to be the wood and the wood trying to be the bamboo. They have different functions. They have different uniqueness and different beauty. But you were trying to be something else. Meanwhile, you were still beautiful yourself. So there's a transformation where you own your own beauty and you accept that and you walk straight into it. And when you do something like that, you guys, like abundance follows you, your roads open in your money, your finances, your career, your relationships, everything. When you start to accept yourself in the way that you are going to accept yourself in 2023. The last card that comes up in your reading, Scorpios, is to take a break. Look at that, slowing down, taking a break, asking for help, patience, really like an energy of you guys just slowing down. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. You guys are overworking yourself. You guys have overworked yourself, and 2023 is a time where you're still going to work. I know you're not going to drop your work. But I also see for a lot of you guys, you're paying a lot more attention to your relationships, taking a break where you get to engage and experience your relationships and have fun with them and go deeper within them. And also like for yourself and your spirituality and the things that you love to do, you're going back into those things but you're learning how to balance work and those things, and you're being true to yourself in both of those aspects. Because I know, Scorpios, you're not going to stop working, but 2023, you're slowing down on that hustle and that work. And therefore, there's a lot of things that I see 3 really good crucial, very genuine people in your life that are willing to do anything for you. I also see a vacation in 2023 where you guys go somewhere like it's either like Egypt or Mexico, somewhere where there's old structures and old buildings and old history. You guys are going to be taking a vacation over there. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys, my Scorpios. If you guys want to book a reading with me to go deeper, let me know. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.